Hello and welcome back to week 3 of 6 weeks strong. Today is build. It's all about control and endurance. We're going to build that strength. We're going to level it up. However, take it at your own pace. Take your breaks when you need to, but don't quit on yourself. Let's do this. Let's get strong. Before we begin, if you do have a ball, a Pilates ball, here you go, and a set of dumbbells, do grab them now so they are ready for you. If you don't have them, do not stress, okay? Let's lie down on your mat for me. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees knock out nice and wide. Place your hands on your chest, tummy, or just let them hang heavy by your side, whatever feels good for you. Close down your eyes if you wish. We're just going to bring yourself into the room and onto the mat here today. If you give me a big inhale, breathe into your side ribs, back body. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing your navel to spine. Big inhale, breathe into your side ribs, back body, expanding the rib cage. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Relaxing the head, neck and shoulders. Slow down the breath for me. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing your navel to spine. One more here. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing your navel to spine. Now from here, I'm going to get you to place your feet flat on the mat for me. Now just walk your feet to either side of the mat, spreading the legs a little bit wider. From here, we're going to cactus our arms behind us, and we're going to work on just a little bit of hip mobility. I want you to drop your knees down and over to one side. Draw them up through the center. Down and over to the other side. Let them fall heavy, up through the center. Now keeping your shoulders heavy on the mat, try not to let them lift. And drop both knees as deep as you can and low as you can towards that mat and floor. Use your breath here to control the movement. We're just warming up. We're here for 3, for 2, last 1. Once you're ready, you're going to draw your knees back up to center for me. Now from here, we're going to let our left leg go long on the mat. Right leg comes to tabletop position. Hands behind the back of the right thigh. And from here, we're going to warm up the back of the hamstring. Exhale, extend your leg to the ceiling. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Lovely. Breathing into it here for me. Nice deep breaths. If you want to deepen that stretch, you can flex the foot, lead with the heel as you extend. Point the toes as you bend. Flex the foot, extend. Point and bend. Feeling the stretch in the back of your hamstring, breathing into it. We're here for 3. Allowing that breath control your movement. 2. Last 1, extend your right leg to the ceiling, hold it here. Keeping your shoulders heavy, pull your right leg deeper in towards your chest, deepening that hamstring stretch. Once you've found your range, give me a big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Bending your right knee. Grabbing in front of the knee, give yourself a nice hug, pulling that knee down towards your chest. Opening up your hip and groin space here. Breathe into it. And from here, left hand stays on your knee. Drop that right knee down and over to the left hand side. Let it fall heavy. Look over your right shoulder if it's here for you. Breathe into your side glute stretch. Feel that nice twist of your spine. Exhale, come up through center. Your right leg goes long on the mat. Left leg tabletop. Opposite side. Hands behind the back of the left thigh. Exhale as we extend the leg to the ceiling. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Again, to deepen that stretch, flex the foot as you extend. Point the toes bent. Breathing into it here for me. Lovely. We're here for 3. Nice and controlled. Last 2. On the last one, extend your left leg to the ceiling. Hold it here. keeping the shoulders heavy on the mat, pulling that leg a little deeper towards your chest if you can. Once you're here, give me a big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Bending the knee, grabbing in front of the knee. Pull your knee down into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Feel that hip and groin space open up a little bit. Nice groin stretch. Deep breath. Then from here, right hand stays on your knee. Dropping that left knee, down and over to the right hand side. And once you're here, looking over that left shoulder for me. Deep breath here. This is really good if anyone does suffer from some bloating and digestive issues. Add this into your daily routine. Exhale as you bring your leg up through center. Both legs come to tabletop position. Hands behind the back of the thighs. Glue your knees, legs, feet together. Use that as momentum to swing ourselves up to seated. Perfect. From here, you're going to pivot yourself around. Meet me in a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to work on a little bit of spinal mobility. Once you're ready, bringing that right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle under, dropping your right ear and shoulder to the mat. We go again. Right arm comes up, eyes follow. Exhale, thread the needle under. Last one, right arm comes up. Exhale, thread the needle under, dropping that right ear and shoulder as deep as you can to the mat. And only if it's here for you, bring your left arm around the back of the body. Now pull your left shoulder back if it's here, opening up that chest and shoulder a little bit deeper. And only if you want to deepen that stretch even further, you can extend your left leg long on the mat. Deep breaths here for me. Slowly, slowly bring your left hand back to the mat. Right hand follows. Come back to that 4-point kneeling position. We're going to go for our opposite side. Left arm comes up. Eyes follow. Exhale, thread the needle under, dropping your left ear and shoulder to the mat. Perfect. We go again. Left arm comes up. Eyes follow. Lovely. Thread it under. Nice. Last one. Left arm comes up. Eyes follow. Spinal twist. Exhale, thread the needle under, hold it here for me. Now that you're here, let's wrap our right arm around the back of the body. Pull your right shoulder back a little deeper if it's here for you. And only if you wish, you can also extend that right leg long. Deep breaths here. Once you're ready, right hand comes back to the mat. Meet me back in your 4-point kneeling position. Now from here, let's warm up the full body. Once you're ready, curl your toes under, lift the hips up to the ceiling, find your downward dog. Allow the back of the neck and head to drop. And then from here, just bending into one knee at a time. Dropping heels to the mat as close as you can. Feel that nice calf stretch and hamstring stretch, elongating the back of the legs. Lovely. We're going to walk out our legs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your heels as deep as you can to the mat. Broaden the back of the shoulder blades so you melt your chest a little bit deeper to the front of your thighs. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Now from here, just trying to warm it up. Lovely. Bringing yourself forward. Okay, come into a plank position. Shift your weight. Shoulders come back in line with the wrists. Protract out the shoulders. Again, you're almost pushing that mat deeper into your ground. Engage the core, engage the quads. Give me an inhale. Exhale. Then pike your hips back up to the ceiling. Downward dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Ripple and shift the weight forward. Come up onto the balls of the feet, tippy toes, shoulders come back in line with the wrists. Find your plank position. Well done. And lift yourself back up. Let's find our flow through this, rippling and shifting forward. Nice. Well done. We've 3 more. Stick with me. Really strong. Last 2. Perfect. Last 1. Whenever you're ready. Find that plank position. Let's hold our plank. Really starting to feel that body warm up now. Breathe here for 4, for 3, 2. Keep everything the exact same. Just lower and tap your knees down to the mat. Everything else stays the exact same. Once your knees have come to the mat, we're going to almost shift our chest weight forward. Bend into the elbows. Keep the elbows tucked into the body. Drop the chest. Exhale, push yourself up. Inhale, drop and hover the chest. Exhale, push yourself up. Feeling this in the back of the triceps. Squeeze those oranges as you drop down, keeping the elbows straight back, tucked into the body. Don't let them flare out. Here for 3, really strong. For 2, last 1, push yourself back up, curl the toes, lift the knees back into your plank position. We're here for 8, for 7, protract out of the shoulders. For 6, elongate that spine, engage the core. For 4, for 3, 2, 1, spread the knees nice and wide on the mat. Sit the glutes back onto the heels. Melt your chest down. Feel that chest and shoulders open up. Relax into it for a moment. Deep breath, big inhale, big exhale. Well done. Bring yourself back up. We're going to pivot ourselves around into seating. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm now. And from here, we're going to lie down on the mat for me. Perfect. Just before we begin, let's activate our pelvic floor, okay? Right now, you have a little gap or air pocket between your lower back and the mat. Very subtly, your feet are bent, your knees, are bent, feet flat on the mat in line with your hip. Very subtly, you're going to tilt your hips towards your ribs, so you close that gap or air pocket, draw it all up, engage, and then just release, relax, neutral spine. Last one, tilt the hips towards the ribs, imprint that lower back, engage, and release, relax, neutral spine. Lovely. Now from here, you're going to float your legs to tabletop position. Remember, your shins should be able to balance a tray of drinks. Your knees are a straight line down to the side of the hips. Don't let the knees start to creep into the chest and tummy, okay? Now extend your arms straight up to the ceiling for me. Perfect. Now from here, once you're ready, we're going to glue our knees together. You're going to imprint your lower back. And from here, we're going to extend both legs out at a 45 degree. And if you want to increase it further, just let your arms fall back behind you, hovering away from the mat. We're here for 4. Make sure that lower back stays imprinted. For 3, for 2, 1, come back to tabletop. We go for 6. Glue those knees together. Imprint your lower back now. Don't let it lift. Extend the legs out. Wrap the rib cage around and down. We're here for 5. For 4, for 3, 2, come through the center. Final round for me. Imprint, extend your legs out, hold. Now from here, imagine you're in a swimming pool. Kicking out of the hips, find those single leg flutters up and down. For 6, for 5, keep the legs as long and straight as you can. 4, try not to rock out of the hips. 3, 2, crisscross, scissor legs. For 6, imprint your lower back, wrap the ribs down. For 4, for 3, for 2, extend the legs out nice and long again. Imprint the lower back, breathe here in your hover hold. For 5, for 4, wrap the ribs around and down. 3, 2, 1, give yourself that little hug, well done. Now from here, you're going to grab the ball for me. If you have one, grab your ball, okay? If you don't worry. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to extend both our legs to the ceiling. Then your ball, if you have it, or if you don't, just your hand, is going to come onto your right knee, okay? And then your left hand is going to come to your ear, okay? Now from here, if the flexibility isn't here in your hamstrings, it's okay to slightly bend at the knees. Once you're ready, we're going to warm up the core, okay? You're going to tuck your chin to your chest. Now lift our head, shoulders, shoulder blades right up off the mat. Once you're there, walk your hand or the ball as high as you can up your leg. Then lower your left leg down, draw it back up to center, and roll the ball or your hand, walk it back down your leg, release yourself down. Exhale, roll yourself up, press that ball or your hand against the leg, lower your left leg down, draw it back up, and release it down. Well done. Breathing here for me. Nice deep breaths, take your time. Lovely, we've 5 more. Really, really strong. Exhale it out. I'm here with you, well done. I can already, your abs should start to feel engaged quite quickly. Nice. Stick with me. If you're here on week 3, I'm honestly so proud of you. This is where people start to drop off. Well done for showing up, sticking with it. That's the commitment we like to see.
Curl yourself up, hold. Now just lower and lift that right leg. Well done. You're here for left leg, excuse me. Here for 4. Woo. For 3. Nice. For 2. For 1, and release yourself down. Well done. Pop that ball if you have it in between your legs, in between the ankles. If not, just don't worry, bring your legs to tabletop. Now come up onto the forearms for me. So we're resting on our forearms, up onto the elbows. Think of a nice proud chest here. Perfect. And once you're ready, we're going to extend the legs out nice and long, then draw them back into tabletop. Nice and simple. Let's give me 4. Extend out and draw them back. Well done. Last 3. Last 2. Lovely. Last 1. Extend out, hold. Hold it here. Now from here, let's extend the legs. Breathe. Can you lower an inch and up an inch? For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Bend at the knees, release it down. Whew, I don't know if you can hear me, but that is really engaging my core. Oh, I didn't know would I make it. Once you're ready, if it's here for you, you're going to bend at the knees. If you have that ball, just place it under your right foot for me. If you don't worry, both knees are bent, feet flat on the mat. Only if you have the ball, pop it under the right foot. If not, don't worry. Now from here, use the back of your arms and palms to press into the mat so we have a little bit more stability. And once you're ready, you're going to tuck that tailbone under. Lovely. And then from here, you're going to peel and lift the hips all the way up onto your shoulder bridge. Hold at the top. Lovely. Now slowly, slowly lower your hips back down. Again, find your imprint. Close the gap. Push into the left heel. Lift your hips all the way up for me. Hold at the top. Feel the squeeze and clench the glutes. And lower the bum back down. Last one like this. Find your imprint. Imprint the lower back. Push into your heel. Draw yourself up. Hold at the top. Now that you're here, what you're going to do, you're going to extend your right leg out nice and long. Roll that ball out. Just slide your ankle or your foot out if you don't have the ball. Then bringing and bending that right knee back in, and then lowering the bum down. Well done. Lift the hips all the way up. Extend that right leg long across the mat. Keep the hips lifted. Bring that right knee back in, bringing the ball back in if you have it, and then lowering the bum down. Well done. If you don't have the ball, just slide your heel long across the mat, then slide it in, and then lower the hips down. Well done, really strong. Lovely, we've 6 more here, you got this. Really finding that pressure in the left heel to keep your hips lifted high as you extend that right leg long. Last 3. Nice, well done. Last 2. Really strong. Last 1, lift the hips up, hold at the top. Squeeze and clench the glutes. Now just extend and bend that right leg. Rolling the ball if you have it, sliding the heel if you don't. Lovely, you're here for 4. Keep the hips lifted. Last 3, really strong. Last 2. Last 1, bringing that right knee back in, hold at the top. You're here for 4. For 3. For 2. 1, lower the hips back down. Lovely. Now from here, you're going to extend your left leg out nice and long. Okay, we're going to bring the hands up to our ears, elbows out nice and wide. Lovely. Then once you're ready, we're going to fire up that core a little bit more. What you're going to do, your right knee is currently bent, your left leg is long. Keep the ball there if you still have it. Then from here, chin to chest, you're going to exhale, curl up to your ab crunch, lift that left leg to the ceiling and straighten that right leg out. Lovely. Now as you lower your upper body back down, extend and lower that left leg down to the floor, bend the right knee, bring it in. Lovely. So curl yourself up. Left leg goes to the ceiling, right leg goes out straight. Then lower yourself down, lower the left leg, bend the right knee, bring it back in. Well done, really strong. Exhale, inhale, release. Nice, really use that exhale when you come up. Try to keep the elbows out and a nice big double chin. It's the one time you don't want it in life. Tuck that chin into the chest. We 4, really strong. For 3, nice. For 2, really starting to feel that build now in week 3, really strong. Last one, lift yourself up. Now just lift and lower that left leg. Keep your chest and shoulders right up off that mat. We're here for 4. Lovely. For 3, lift your head and chest, shoulders up. 2, 1, and release yourself down. Well done. Come back up onto those elbows. Up onto the elbows, forearms rested on the mat. If you have the ball, you just bring the ball, keep it in between the ankle bones. Bring both legs to tabletop for me. Lovely. Now from here, we extend our legs out nice and long. And from here, don't worry if you don't have the ball. I just want you to imagine you're rolling the ball. Right foot goes up on top of the left. Then roll the left foot on top of the right. Well done. Keep the legs long. Lovely. It's almost like a little crisscross. We're here for 4. Woo, about to drop the ball. Well done. For 3, a little bit of control. For 2, 1, hold. Extend the legs. Breathe. Breathe. Nice proud chest. You're here for 6. For 5. For 4. For 3, 2, bend and release it down. Really, really strong. Well done. Nice. Give yourself that little moment. Once you're ready, if you have the ball, it goes under the left foot this time, okay? If you don't, again, don't worry. Both knees are bent, both feet are on the mat, or your left foot is on the ball if you have it. Now from here, we find that shoulder bridge on the opposite side. Again, press down into the back of the arms and the shoulders, back of the palms, okay? Find your imprint, close that gap first. Now find that pressure in the heels as you peel and lift the hips all the way up. Lovely, squeeze and clench your glutes at the top. Now lowering the hips back down, nice and slowly. Again, imprint that lower back. Peel and lift the hips all the way up. Hold at the top, then slowly lowering back down. Last one, and we add in that left leg extension. Imprint that lower back. Peel and lift the hips all the way up. Hold at the top. Now from here, extend your left leg out nice and long, rolling that ball or sliding that heel. Then bend the knee, bring it back in, and dip the hips back down. Lifting the hips up. Sliding and extending that left leg long, push into the right heel. Bend at the knee, bring it back in, and lower the hips down. Take your time now. Imprint. Lifting up. Extend that left leg long. Bend the left knee, bring it back in, then lower the hips down. Lovely. You 4 more. Nice. Take your time here. Really still try to find the height of the hips, even when you extend that leg long, sliding it or rolling the ball, whichever one you're here for. And focus on your hips staying as stable as you can. Try not to rock off to one side, especially when we're finding that leg extension. Last 2. On our last one, lift the hips up, hold. Now just work that leg extension, that heel slide or the ball roll with the left leg. Well done. Push down into that right heel. Keep the hips lifted. We're here for 6. You got this. For 5, really strong. For 4, nice. For 3. For 2. For 1, bend that knee, bring it back in, release it down. Well done. Once you're ready, grabbing that ball in your hands if you have it, okay? Extend the legs to the ceiling. If you have it, ball goes in on front of that left knee. If not, just your hand, okay? Then from here, right hand comes to the ear. Once you're ready, chin to chest. Peel the head, shoulder blades right up off the mat. Then spider like your fingers, rolling that ball or rolling your hand up the leg, climb the tree. Press against it, feel that feedback. Then lower the right leg down, draw it back up and roll the ball back down, release. Well done. Exhale, curl yourself up. Press against it, lower the right leg down, draw it back up and release it down. Well done, really strong. Stay with me now. Well done. Stick with it. Remind yourself, why are you on the mat today? Why are we moving our body? Think about the longevity. Well done. Really strong. We're here for 3. You got this. I'm shaking with you. Don't worry. I know it's not easy. For 2. Lovely. Last one, roll up. Now just lower and lift that right leg. Keep the head, shoulders, shoulder blades right up off the mat. You got this. We're here for 4. Whew. For 3, keep pressing against the ball or the hand to the leg. 2, 1, release it down. If you have it, ball goes in between the ankles. Everyone, come up onto your elbows again. Legs and tabletop. Extend your legs out. If it's here for you this time, left foot comes on top of right and reverse. Well done. Really strong. We're here for 6. Proud chest. Push into the forearms. For 4. Woo. For 3. For 2. 1. Extend in the center. Hold. Proud chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Woo. I don't know, does that hurt my quad or my abs? I'm not sure which. Both. Well done. Feeling that burn today, definitely. Really, really strong. Take a moment. Nice. Just allow your ball to go to the side if you have it. Then from here, we're going to bring our legs into tabletop position. Hands behind the back of the thigh. Okay? Glue your knees, legs, feet together. We're going to find a few roly-polies. Having some fun, okay? Glue everything together. Try not to let the feet or the legs separate. Chin to chest. Roll yourself up to seated. Try to keep the feet away from the mat. Then rolling yourself back down, rounding the spine, coming back up to the shoulders and roll back up. Well done. We're going to go for 4, like a ball. Start rounding the spine, roll back. 3, keep the feet away if you can. 2, on our last one, you're going to meet me in that balanced position. Come up to seated, bringing those legs into boat pose if you can. Pull that chest into the front of the thighs. Stay here if this is enough. If it's here for you, let's extend the arms out nice and long. If it's here for you, start to extend the legs, reaching for those ankles. Find your teaser. Lovely. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Really, really strong. Once you're ready, we're going to pivot ourselves around into that 4-point kneeling position for me. Really, really strong. If you have your dumbbells, let's grab the dumbbells into both hands. Okay? Dumbbells come into both hands. Now from here, we're going to extend our legs out nice and long. So you come into a high plank position for me. Hold the plank, okay? Now spread your feet nice and wide, okay? If you don't have the dumbbells, don't worry, that's okay. We can do them without it. Now from here, you're going to find a row. Really focus on your hips staying as stable and as steady as you can. You're going to pull your left arm up, find a row, place it back down. Right arm comes up, find the row. Try not to rock off too much to the sides, okay? Keep focused on staying in that strong plank. Keep the hips as steady as you can. We're here for 5. Well done. For 4, you got this. For 3, nice. For 2. For 1, find that plank, hold the plank. Bring the feet back a little bit closer together. Breathe here in your plank position. Shoulders in line with the wrists. Engage the core, engage the front of the quads. We're here for 5 breaths. Breathing for 4, for 3, for 2. From here, take a nice step forward with your right foot. Slowly, slowly, make your way up to standing position, okay? Take your time. If you feel very stretched, just bring your left foot in a little bit closer, okay? Then from here, you're on the ball of the back foot, so we're not flat-footed. Right foot is forward, okay? Nice and simple for the first 5. You're going to bend that back left knee down towards the mat. Find a bicep curl with the hands. Push into the right heel, draw it up. Bend and drop it down. Find that lunge and draw it up. Well done. Nice. We're here for 3. We're going to add on a layer. In 2. Nice. In 1. We're down in our lunge. Now let that left leg go across the body, back behind you. Drop down into courtesy. Back to your lunge, bicep curl. Push into the right heel. Drive that left knee up in front. Extend the arms to the ceiling with or without the dumbbells. Bring the dumbbells back to the shoulders. Left leg goes back behind you. Back to your lunge. Into your courtesy. Back to your lunge. Extend the arms up. Left knee drive. Well done. Left foot steps back into your lunge. Bend that left knee. over to your courtesy, left leg steps back behind you, back to your lunge, press into the right heel, knee drive, up overhead. Again, don't rush it, focus on your form, okay? Make sure that knee is tracking out over the second and third toe, it's not caving in, and really drive that left knee up in front, engage the core. Try not to rush it here, okay? The more time under tension you build, the more stability and strength we're going to build. Really strong. Stick with me now. Find your breath. I know it's getting hard. Lovely. We've 3. Really strong. Last 2. Lovely. Last 1. My legs are feeling it. I did this 3 times already today. Well done. Once you're ready, dropping that left leg back, find your lunge, hold. Straight to your courtesy, back to your lunge. Into your courtesy, back to your lunge. Feel that glute and quad on the right leg turn on now. Well done. Drop that knee as low as you can without touching every time. For 4, don't let it touch the mat. 3, nice. For 2, last 1, find your lunge, hold. Straighten that upper body, breathe for 5. Maybe you can extend your arms. For 4, for 3, 2, dumbbells to shoulders if you have them. Place the dumbbells or your hands down on the mat. Bring your right leg back to meet your left. Hold it here. Now, fun part. From here, keep your left hand on the mat. Pivot yourself over to a side plank. Bring your right arm straight up to the ceiling if you can. Come back to the center. Coming onto your right hand, twist your body, find your side plank, left arm extends. Breathing here for me. Lovely, alternating sides, you got this. Well done. Deep breaths. Now we're starting to build. Week 3, we're coming for you. Well done. Really strong, stick with me. We're here for 4. Nice. Last 3, you can do it. Don't tell yourself you can't. You can. 2. Last 1, right arm comes up. Come back to the center, hold your plank. Breathe here for me. We're here for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2. Left foot steps up. Slowly, slowly, bring yourself up to standing. Nice, find your balance. Bringing that right foot in a little bit. Don't let it go all the way back. You don't want to stretch. Now from here. Whew, my mouth's dry. Once you're ready, again, bicep curl, bend into the lunge, and come up. Straighten the arms. Well done. Drop that back right knee as low as you can without letting it rest on the mat. Push into the left heel to come up to standing. Drop that and bend that back right knee. Push into the left heel, come up. Well done. Keep our core engaged now, really strong. Lovely, stick with me. We're here for 3 more. Then we're going to add in that layer, courtesy lunge. Into, drop down into your lunge, hold your lunge. Step that right foot back behind you, back into courtesy. Now into your lunge, push into the left heel, drive that right knee up in front, find your overhead press. Dumbbells stay on the shoulders, right foot steps back. Bend that right knee into your lunge. Step it back behind you into your courtesy. Into your lunge. Press into that left heel. Drive the right knee. Arms up overhead if you can. Lovely. Well done. Come with me. You got this. We're really nearly getting there. Well done. Stick with it now. Really strong. Lovely. Nice, everyone. We've 3 more. Lovely. Find your breath, find your rhythm. Don't rush it. Last 2. Lovely. Last full round. Lunge, courtesy. Lunge, knee drive, shoulder press. Dumbbells back to the shoulders. Right foot back, find your lunge. Now stay here. Into your courtesy, back to your lunge. Into your courtesy. Well done. Remember, let that right knee go as low as you can every time. Bending into the right knee. Pushing into the left heel. Don't let that left knee cave in on me. Well done. You're here for 4. Whew. For 3. My poor quad, my poor glute. We got this. 2. Back to your lunge, hold. Straighten the upper body. Extend the arms if you can. Breathe. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Dumbbells to the shoulders. Place the hands down. Extend that left leg long. Hold it here. You got this. Deep breaths. Find that plank position. Now from here, fun part. Pike the hips to the ceiling. Pull that left hand back. Tap the right ankle. Come back to your plank. Pike it up. Oh, God, my dumbbells are not made for that. I'm going to have to do it without them. You probably saw that me go flying onto the mat. If you've dumbbells like me, they're too rolly. So just do this with your hands. Well done. Find your plank. Pike it up. Right hand taps your left ankle. Back to your plank. Pike it up. Left hand taps the outside of your right. Well done. Let's find this flow. We're nearly there now. You're here for 6. You got this. For 5. Well done. Stick with me for 4. Nice. For 3. Lovely, everyone. 2. Last one. Come back to your plank. Hold your plank. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Now from here, drive that right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Back to center. Left knee comes up to the outside of that left elbow. Back to center. Well done. Nice. Really strong. We're here for 6. Feel that twist to the oblique for 5. Knee drive. 4. Bring it right up to the outside of the elbow. 3, 2, 1. Come back to your plank. Hold. Child's pose coming in 8. Breathing for 7. If you need to tap those knees down, do. For 5, mind your back. For 4, protract the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Spread the knees nice and wide. Sit the glutes back. Give yourself a moment. I definitely need it. Let's reset for a moment. Gather ourselves. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Big inhale, expand. Exhale, blow it all out. Well done. Really, really strong. We're really nearly there, okay? Stick with me. You got this, okay? From here, once you're ready, we're going to grab those dumbbells if you have them. Place them back underneath your hands. Lovely. Definitely need to get on and order myself a new set of dumbbells. It's a bit of a joke at this point. And once you're ready, okay, extend your legs out nice and long for me. Find your plank position. Breathing here. Deep breaths. You're here for 8, for 7. Breathing for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2. Now bring your right foot up to the outside of your right hand. Left foot follows. You're in a deep squat position. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders. Nice. Come up to standing. Well done. Now from here, your feet are on either side of the mat. You're going to let your toes track out. Okay, so not parallel. Let your toes track out. From here, if you have the dumbbells or you don't, you're going to bring your arms into cactus position. This is your final push, okay? You're really nearly there, okay? Well done. Once you're ready, we're going to drop down into a deep sumo squat. You're going to bring the dumbbells up over your head. Now, as you pull the dumbbells back down, we're going to lift the heels up off the mat. Then bring the dumbbells back up overhead as you lower the heels. Come up to standing, come back to cactus with the arms. Lovely. So come again. Down into your sumo squat. Dumbbells go up overhead. Now, as we raise the heels away from the mat, you pull the dumbbells back down. Lower the heels back down, dumbbells up overhead. Push into the heels, come up to standing, cactus arms. Well done, really strong. You got this. Stick with me. Lovely. Take your time, especially on that heel raise. Don't rush it. Deep breaths. Nice. Well done. Keep those elbows up. I'm reminding myself just as much as E. Dropping down into the squat, up overhead. Raise the heels, pull back down. Lower the heels, dumbbells up. And come back up to standing. Well done. Remember, you can do this without the dumbbells as well. Nice. Lovely. Genuinely going to drop the dumbbells for a moment. You got this. Well done. Nice. Stick with me. Really, really strong. Lovely. Listen to your body. Nice. It's not in my shoulders today, so hence why I dropped the dumbbells. Stick with me. Lovely, really strong. Nice. Last two. I'm going for it, picking them back up. Well done. Into your squat. Heel raise. Arms up, push into the heels, come back. Last one. Drop down into your squat. Overhead press. Raise the heels, pull the dumbbells down. Lower the heels, dumbbells go back up to standing. Last one, drop down into your squat, hold. Deep breaths, raise the heels and lower. Raise and lower. Well done, we're here for 8, you got this. For 7, nice. For 6, whew. For 5, stay low. For 4, for 3, for 2. Bring the dumbbells to the chest, press into the heels, push the knees out. Let's find 10 pulses, make them juicy, and you're done. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, drop and hold, here for 8, for 7, you're done in 6, breathing for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, push yourself up. Oh, well done, nice. I hope you stuck with me. Really, really strong. That was not easy, it was definitely a build. I hope you're like me and you're feeling the legs jelly, the shoulders jelly, the core. I told you we were building today and we definitely did, so well done. Once you're ready, come to the back of the mat for me. Drop your chin to your chest and let's fold and roll down over our bodies. Allow everything to hang heavy here. Drop the back of the head and neck for me. Just allow everything to feel as heavy as you can. Slowing that breath right back down now. Genuinely so proud of you for showing up. Well done. Week 3, we smashed you. Well done. Nice. Lying down on your bellies once you're ready, walking your hands out. Hands on either side of the chest. Once you're ready, inhale, prepare. Exhale, push into the heels of the hands. Peel your chest up just as high as you can. Keep an ever so slight bend in the elbows. Try not to lock them out hard, especially if anyone's has hypermobility, just slightly bend the elbows, okay? Then from here, once you're ready, you're going to pull that left shoulder back, look over the left shoulder, exhale. Inhale through center. Pull the right shoulder back. Inhale through center. One more each side. Left shoulder pulls back. Inhale through center. Right shoulder pulls back. Inhale through center. Bending up at the knees. Now spread the knees nice and wide for me. Allow your glutes to sit back onto the heels. Melt the chest down through the center. Then slowly start to walk your right hand over and allow your left hand to follow. Keep your left glute as heavy as you can onto that heel. Don't let it lift. And then you'll really get your full side stretch for the left hand side. Really focus on keeping that left glute sitting on that left heel. Deep breath here for me. Big inhale into the side of the ribs. Exhale, melt it down. Big inhale. Exhale, melt. Walking the hands back towards center. Take your time. Left hand starts to walk over to the left hand side. Right hand follows. You can place your right hand on top of your left if you need that deeper stretch. But just make sure that right glute stays nice and heavy on that heel on your right hand side. So you get that full side stretch for the right hand side. Breathe into it for me. Well done. Nice. Really, really strong. You're really starting to build that strength now. We're starting to feel things heating up and spicing up, but you're well able, okay? We have the foundations. Stick with me. Can you imagine we're halfway through? Week 3 is done. 6 weeks strong. We got this. Coming back through the center. Big inhale into the back body. Exhale, blow it out. Big inhale, expand. Exhale, blow it out. Once you're ready, slowly walking your hands back in towards your knees so you can come up into a kneeling position for me. If it feels good, just sit on your bum, crossing the legs in front for me. Bring your arms up overhead. You're going to grab your left wrist and we're going to reach up and over to the right. Keep that left glute and hip heavy on the mat. Breathe into the side ribs. Inhale through center, switching wrists up and over to the other side. Keeping the right glute and hip heavy, don't let it lift. Inhale through center, just bring your palms together, eyes to palms. Big inhale, reach yourself right up. Exhale, blow it out. Roll the shoulders back and down. Nice big clap, well done. You showed up for yourself. I'm so proud, you should be too. See you next week. Comment that you've done and subscribe, share with a friend. We got this.